Damien Priest shocked the world at WrestleMania by cashing in his briefcase on Drew McIntyre and becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. And ever since then, a lot of fans out there, myself included, have pretty much stated that he's going to lose the title in no time. Pretty much every single title defense he's had, except for his title defense against main event Jey Uso in Backlash in France. Every single time, fans bet against Damien Priest, myself included. Again, I reiterate, I thought Drew McIntyre was walking out of Scotland as your world heavyweight champion. That did not happen. And Seth frickin' Rollins made a shocking return to WWE. And Damien Priest, El Campeón, the current world champion, laid the gauntlet out. He laid the challenge out. He told him straight up, you don't have to earn a shot at the world title. You don't have to look for any other way to find me. I will give you a shot in Toronto, Ontario, Canada at Money in the Bank for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Rollins absolutely accepted. And now we're going to get Priest versus Rollins one more time on pay-per-view. Now here's where it gets tricky. Because once again, people are betting against Damien Priest. People are putting their chips on Seth frickin' Rollins, not because they want to, but because they kind of have to. Because SummerSlam is right around the corner. SummerSlam is the pay-per-view after Money in the Bank. And to be quite honest, to be quite fair, Priest versus Gunther, or Rollins versus Gunther, which world title match sounds more appetizing? Now, there's a lot of factors going into this world title match. Again, we still have to wait for Rhea Ripley's return. That could play a big part in who walks out of Money in the Bank. How soon Rhea Ripley is to her making her return to WWE, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, we might get Priest dropping the title back to Seth freaking Rollins. And then we might get Priest versus Finn Balor at SummerSlam in a Judgment Day Civil War sort of dynamic. Again, Liv Morgan helping Finn Balor and JD McDonough of the Judgment Day become World Tag Team Champions last week on Monday Night Raw. This all adds to this very story. And I get that fans are upset. I get that fans don't really like the fact that they might put the world title one more time on Seth frickin' Rollins, which would make him, I believe, a 6-time world champion in WWE. But hey, that's how you build stars. That's how you build someone with a name. You don't do it by playing hot potato with the title and giving every single top member of that roster an opportunity with it. No, you give it to the wrestlers that make you money, the wrestlers that make you business, and Seth freaking Rollins is one of those performers. And again, on paper, Rollins, Gunther, SummerSlam, main event, world title match, that seems like the better bet. That seems like the actual match people want to see. But then again, so did McIntyre versus Gunther at that exact same very stage, and we're not getting that. So who walks out of Money in the Bank as your world's heavyweight champion? And running the risk of once again being mistaken or being wrong about my prediction, I'm going to give the title back to Seth frickin' Rollins. As simple as that. And again, I'm mainly choosing Rollins over Priest because Rollins just made his return. because mommy Rhea Ripley might make her return, which will play into the Civil War storyline that we might be putting up on the Raw side of things within the Judgment Day. And again, Priest, he's the quote-unquote current leader of the Judgment Day, which means he needs to handle everything that's going on with Dom, everything that's going on with the brand new World Tag Team Champions, everything that's been going on with Carlito. He needs to be multitasking. That might have worked against McIntyre thanks to CM Punk. That might have worked against Jey Uso. But will it work against the former Architect and Seth frickin' Rollins? I think not. But then again, we just have to wait and see what transpires tonight on Raw and what transpires this upcoming 4th of July weekend in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So with that said, again, my pick is Seth frickin' Rollins, although I do not discard the fact that we might get Priest retaining the title one more time before he inevitably drops it to Gunther at SummerSlam. Leave your thoughts, your comments, your predictions in the comment section below. My name is Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.